Released in 1993, the Japanese Nintendo AV Family Computer is a great system. It plays all your Famicom and disk system games perfectly. It has native composite AV output, unlike the RF-only top loader we got here in the US, and it works with standard NES controllers, unlike the original Famicom. One small problem though, if you try to play Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt, or any other light gun games with the standard NES Zapper plugged into the second controller port like you do with the NES, you'll quickly find out that the Zapper will not work. Is your AV Famicom or Zapper broken? Nope. It's expecting the Famicom light gun plugged into the 15-pin expansion port on the side, just like a regular Famicom does. Basically, the necessary connections haven't been made to the NES controller port 2 since the Zapper wasn't sold in Japan. Don't worry, because there's an alternative to spending crazy money online for a Famicom light gun to plug into the 15-pin expansion port. In this video, I'll show you, with minimal soldering skills, how you can make the necessary connections to have a fully functional NES Zapper with your Nintendo AV Famicom. Let's do this. First, we need to get into the AV Famicom, and to do that we need to remove the 4 security bit screws. And to do that you use the security bit tool. I will put a link in the video description to the one that I use. It's pretty inexpensive. Now let's open it up and do the mod. With the top off, we need to remove 7 Phillips screws to be able to get the PCB out to do the mod. We got a screw here, 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 and there's 2 down there. Get close and show you those. They're Phillips heads. Just use a magnetic tip screwdriver. You'll get them out no problem. Here is the bottom of the Famicom AV. This is the 15-pin connector that you would hook the Famicom Zapper to. And then here are the pins for that. Here's port 1, port 2, and these 2 pins right here are not connected to use the American NES Zapper, and we need to connect these 2 pins over here, and where you do that it's pin 4 and 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, here's 4 and 5. Pin 4 will go to here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will go to there. So I'm going to get those wired up, put some Kapton tape on there, and it'll be good to go. And with the magic of editing, here it is all done. If you look there, you can see I've got 2 wires, got the Kapton tape on there, all ready to go. Now to put it all back together and give it a test. Okay, I've got my AV Famicom hooked up. I've got my Hogan's Alley cartridge plugged in, which is a really fun game, light gun game. Got the dog bone plugged in, the Zapper's plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn on the console. And then we've got which game we're going to go with. We'll go with game A. We'll hit start. Grab my Zapper. And let's shoot some bad guys. Take that, bad guy. Freedom Force is another light gun game I like, but it wasn't released on the Famicom. It was only released on the NES. For the Famicom, we got Duck Hunt, Wild Gunman, and Hogan's Alley. If there's any others, let me know. Look at that. Using the Famicom AV with an NES Zapper. Pretty sweet, and it's an easy mod to do. So with that, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.